you want to get into the TIT-TAR?
Sure.
Can we get into the TIT-TAR? This is
Yeah, we'll
the
talk about it.
greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. And this was the
Yeah.
video that Nick had
Yeah.
sent over.
Wow.
So there are hundreds of different TIT-TAR videos on Instagram, and I guess they're on all of them, right? On all your platforms.
Yeah, I try my best to upload the same amount that are on TikTok and Instagram. I usually when I make one, I'll immediately go to Instagram and upload it to Instagram.
So, and folks, you heard it right. TIT-TAR, T-I-T, I think it's dash T-A-R, right? TIT-TAR,
Yeah.
correct. As in as in guitar. And if you've seen any of the videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, please go fucking look at them because they're awesome. Tell us how the TIT-TAR started, where the name came from. We know, I mean, how you came up with the name. I just from the beginning, if you don't mind.
No, it's actually not that complicated. So, I'm a big Ozzy Osbourne fan, and he tragically died this past summer. And I don't know what compelled me to do it, but I was listening to a lot of Ozzy and Black Sabbath, and then I was listening to Crazy Train, and the solo came up, and I was just kind of feeling around in my chair, and I was just kind of patting around. Then I looked in the reflection of my TV, and I noticed that my man boobs did like a ripple effect, and I just like, I'm just gonna film myself kind of like messing around. And because I was a huge fan of Guitar Hero too, so I kind of developed a rhythm based off that game. So I was just messing around, and it took a few takes because there's different parts of the song. I didn't know if I wanted to start out with the main opening riff, but then I was like, let me try the solo, because I know the solo in my head, and I just started doing this shit, and then that blew up, and then I'm like, and once again, this is one of those things, I'm like, I'm just gonna put this out there, nobody's gonna give two shits about this. That blew up. I'm like, well, I guess I need to figure out another song to do. So then I did a Red Hot Chili Peppers song next, I think, or something like that. But then I started just doing random songs that I liked the guitar licks to, that I could match up with rhythm, and the more vibrato I could do, because that's the more I could shake my tits a little bit. And then I decided I didn't come up with TIT-TAR at first. There was like a couple videos in before I realized what I was going to call it, and I'm like, well, I'm doing guitar parts, and then like, so it just made sense to me to call it TIT-TAR. And I'm like, well, let's see how far this name goes, because you don't know how the TikTok algorithm will or censor the word tit, or so yeah, the name stuck. And I had a funny video. Someone tagged me in a video on TikTok about a week ago, and it was her husband. He was a kind of a bigger fellow like myself, and she goes, I want you to do it. He goes, I'm not doing that TIT-TAR thing that feller did. He's good at it, but I ain't as good as that TIT-TAR feller. So I get people ask me, what tuning are you playing in, or can we get the tablatures for your piece, please? And it's like, it's really funny.
I saw the video, and I think her screen name is Debrat5. I saw that just before you popped on here today.
Yeah.
She has him sit down. She's, I want to ask you something. He goes, I'm not doing that.
I'm not, don't you ask me to do that now. Don't you ask me.
Speaking of ask, since that has kind of blown up, do you ever get any of your followers or any of your fans or anything reaching out to give like song suggestions or anything to try to do that too?
I'll get comments. I'll look at my comments a lot, and somebody will bring up a song, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I can do that one. And then I'll give me an idea to do it. Cause sometimes I'm like, I didn't realize I could do that with that song. So a lot of times I'm just reminded of that by comments, people requesting stuff, and all that fun stuff.